Whoopi Goldberg made a mistake on The View, and it was a guest who corrected her on it. This week, Whoopi served as the moderator on the popular daily talk show, as she always does, but she messed up when she was introducing a guest to the show, and it made her look really bad. Here is what happened and how the guest responded to the moment. Whoopi Goldberg messes up a guest's name on The View. Whoopi Goldberg just launched the all-women's sports network, AWSN. This week on The View, she brought out a guest that is known for her prowess on the basketball court. The fact that Whoopi launched the AWSN and then messed up her guest's name couldn't go unnoticed. Whoopi called out Diana Taurasi as a guest on The View this week. However, when she introduced her to the panel and fans at home, Whoopi called her Diana Taurasi. All her co-hosts immediately corrected Whoopi on the mistake. Sarah Haynes was especially loud about making the correction. Whoopi finally submitted and allowed Sarah Haynes to call out Diana instead. However, what made the moment even better was when Diana came out and sat with the women. After saying hi to everyone, Whoopi welcomed her to the table and Diana looked over. She then said, "Thank you, Whoopi. I mean Whoopi via X.com." It caused everyone to laugh and Diana said she was just kidding. Whoopi said it was all good and Diana agreed with the sentiment. Who is Diana Taurasi on The View? The fact that Whoopi Goldberg helped launch the all-women's sports network, AWSN, makes this mispronunciation interesting. When hosts of major talk shows have a guest on, they often have a pronunciation guide for certain names, and Diana Taurasi is someone who is notable enough in the women's sports world to deserve that respect. Diana Taurasi played in the Women's National Basketball Association, WNBA, for 20 seasons. Before this, she played for the mighty University of Connecticut, UConn, women's basketball team in college. In the pros, she won the WNBA Rookie of the Year Award, 2004, 3 WNBA championships, 2007, 2009, and 2014, 6 Olympic gold medals, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, and 2024. 1 WNBA Most Valuable Player Award, 2009. 2 WNBA Finals MVP Awards, 2009 and 2014. 5 scoring titles, 2006, 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011. WNBA all-time leading scorer. Diana clearly deserves some respect put on her name. She was on The View to talk about her recent retirement. Taurasi, 42, was nicknamed the White Mamba by none other than Kobe Bryant. His nickname was the Black Mamba. She will be a first-ballot Hall of Fame inductee when the time comes. Whoopi Goldberg does have dyslexia, so there is always a chance that she was reading it wrong off the teleprompter. However, there seemed to be no hard feelings between the women after the flub. Whoopi Goldberg has been the face of The View for years, moderating the panel of diverse voices and bringing her signature blend of humor and insight to the show. However, even seasoned professionals can slip up, and that's exactly what happened during a recent episode when she introduced a high-profile guest. The moment, while lighthearted, quickly went viral and had fans discussing both Whoopi's flub and the guest's witty response. It all started during an episode in which The View welcomed one of the most legendary figures in women's basketball, Diana Taurasi. The timing of her visit was significant. Whoopi had recently been a key figure in launching the all-women's sports network, AWSN, a groundbreaking initiative aimed at amplifying coverage of women's sports. Given her involvement in this project, Many expected Whoopi to ensure everything ran smoothly when it came to sports guests. However, that wasn't quite the case. When it came time to introduce Diana Taurasi, Whoopi made a noticeable mistake, mispronouncing her last name as Taurasi. The moment was awkward, not only because of Whoopi's stature as a seasoned talk show host, but also due to the significance of the guest. Diana Taurasi is not just any athlete. She is a WNBA legend, often regarded as one of the greatest female basketball players of all time. Her presence on the show was a big deal. Fans noticed the mistake right away, and so did Whoopi's co-hosts. Sarah Haynes, in particular, was quick to correct Whoopi, loudly emphasizing the proper pronunciation. The panel's reaction made it clear that this was not something that could be brushed aside. Rather than fight it, Whoopi took a step back and let Sarah reintroduce Diana correctly. While the situation could have ended there, it was Taurasi's response that truly made the moment memorable. As Diana walked onto the set, greeting the hosts and audience with her signature confidence, she didn't immediately react to Whoopi's slip-up. However, as she took her seat, she turned toward Whoopi with a sly smile and said, "Thank you, Whoopi. I mean Whoopi." The entire studio erupted in laughter. Diana quickly followed up, assuring everyone that she was just kidding. Whoopi, ever the professional, laughed along with the rest of the panel and waved it off, saying, "It's all good." The playful exchange demonstrated Diana's quick wit and ability to turn an awkward moment into a funny one. While the flub could have been embarrassing, it ultimately added a touch of humor to the segment. It also highlighted something important: even the best in the business can make mistakes. For those unfamiliar with her achievements, Diana Taurasi's legacy in women's basketball is unparalleled. Over her 20-season career in the WNBA, she built a resume that cements her as one of the sport's greatest players. Her accolades include WNBA Rookie of the Year, 2004, three-time WNBA champion, 2007, 2009, 2014, six-time Olympic gold medalist, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024. WNBA MVP 2009. Two-time WNBA Finals MVP 2009, 2014. Five-time WNBA scoring champion 2006, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. WNBA's all-time leading scorer. Nicknamed the White Mamba by the late Kobe Bryant, a nod to his own Black Mamba moniker, Diana's impact on the sport is undeniable. Her ability to perform under pressure, coupled with her leadership and skill, makes her a once-in-a-generation talent. On The View, she was there to discuss her retirement and reflect on her storied career. The segment continued without issue following the humorous opening, and Diana shared insightful stories about her time in the WNBA, her experiences representing Team USA,